No, 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 no. Lisa, what? Okay, I didn't see that coming at all, but, like, I got a little bit of an image or something, a silhouette in, I believe, the opening. But, like, to her to be a part of an evangelist, Giovanni putting her down there so they can find the key, because it turns out that, like, Vulcan's forefathers, like his family, were the ones who actually built the Amaterasu. Like, that shit was crazy. But, like, the whole episode, I thought was just awesome in terms of, like, fighting and stuff, because of Arthur, like, fighting, the evangelist and stuff. You can already tell, or you could have already have, like, or have known that Giovanni ultimately, him being, like, a sneaky-ass dude and everything that he does, you already speculated that he had something to do with the evangelist and stuff, so, like, afterwards, like, that he sent the evangelist to go over there, and this episode was so funny, but also so messed up. Like, bro, like, Giovanni asking Vulcan where the key is to Amaterasu, and Vulcan might not even actually know where it is. Like, maybe his father and his grandfather never told him about it or anything. And so Giovanni purposely put Lisa in the position to where Vulcan finds her and takes her in as a family. She's, like, undercover and shit for the evangelist. Bro! Like, I feel like Lisa is kind of going to turn coat against the evangelist. Even though, like, it was very surprising this episode, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, I feel like that's what's gonna happen because of the amount of time she spent with him and with you. Oh my god, and Giovanni shooting you, like, bro, like, shot him. I did not, I was like, I had my hands up and I stood up. I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? This kid didn't do nothing. He's shooting him because Vulcan's not telling where the key is and stuff. And then Giovanni loses his mind at the end, starts beating the crap out of Vulcan and destroys his hologram of, like, all the world's, like, beautiful animals and stuff. Like, that hologram of that beautiful. I was thinking that was actually the key, and then Giovanni breaks it or something. That'd be crazy if that was actually the key. But Giovanni just loses it at the end. At the beginning, Shinra pretty much gets captured by Giovanni, and it seems like he's gonna be taken to the evangelist or something like that, because he went to see where Giovanni is and, like, all of, like, the enemy and stuff, to see if the enemy's coming, and it turns out he was easily captured by Giovanni. And I think he's gonna meet his brother or something, maybe next episode or in 2 episodes or something like that. He's eventually going to meet his brother, because, like, you see the opening sequence with him fighting Sho and stuff. Oh, and from the opening sequence, it's still, like, the opening song, Mayday or whatever, it's still my least favorite song in general for Fire Force and stuff. But as I watched it again, or, like, listened to it again, it was alright. It's alright. Except for, like, the screamo, like, part at the end and stuff, because it was such a white thing with Shinra walking with the anime sequence to his company, to all the other to his comrades, when he was screaming Mayday. Like, I didn't like that at all. Because it felt very off from what we were seeing with the white picture, like, scene and stuff. So it felt very off and very weird and stuff. But other than that, I thought the song was actually all right. Again, definitely my least favorite part of all of, like, the opening and ending themes of the show so far. But nonetheless, like, it was all right. But anyways, he gets taken. But the funniest. Arthur is so freaking hilarious. Like, he gets stronger. Like, he tells Vulcan, like, hey, make me, like he can't do his abilities and stuff because he doesn't feel knightly. He's telling this to Vulcan and he's like, if I feel more knightly and more like say armor or riding a horse or something like that, he feels like he gets stronger. That's how he gets stronger, with his imagination and shit. Like, bro, and what Vulcan did, gave him a blue cape and stuck a donkey like on his crotch. Like, that shit was so funny. Arthur is like so dumb and gullible that he's like, oh, this is awesome, when it's a donkey and it's not even a horse. But yo, because of that, his sword got twice as freaking big, and it looks like it was raging, like the plasma of the sword was raging, and he split like the ground and vaporized all of those clones that the evangelist had. And what was really cool was that the big guy of the evangelist had a mace, and Arthur had a sword, so it was like a medieval fight, which that was like probably one of the coolest things of the episode. And then, like, realizing that, like, he didn't look knightly because of the other guy that was using, like, pretty much shadow clones or like, mirages and stuff, made a mirage of Arthur, so he looks at it and he's like, wait, that's me? And then and then his abilities dwindle because of, like, him seeing himself, and he's like, I actually look stupid. I don't look like, it's not knightly at all and stuff. And he's talking about Silver, that's his horse, and like hi-ho Silver away, just like the Lone Ranger, an old TV show way back in the day, calling his horse or the donkey Silver, which is funny. And then like that whole like tussle was hilarious because it kind of flipped on Arthur, and that like now he's trying to get into where Vulcan is, while the evangelists are keeping him out because Giovanni went in there, start beating up Vulcan. Like, again, like, for some reason I did not expect Lisa to do that shit to Vulcan at all, but at the same time I think that she's going to do something to where like, okay, she's gonna have some sort of like family type of sentiment towards Vulcan, and she might defend him some way or something. And now I'm thinking that Lisa might get killed, and I don't think he's gonna die, but he might. Like this whole episode with like the twist, like the turns and shit, like Shinra couldn't do anything in the beginning, like from Giovanni being part of the evangelist pretty much, or Hajime pretty much being part of the evangelist, and finding out that Vulcan's family were the ones who made Amaterasu, like made the giant facility, like the energy facility and everything, bro. And then there's a key to the Amaterasu that probably like Vulcan literally doesn't know or something, and Lisa betraying him, and then you getting shot. I'm like, what? They better not hurt my girl Iris. They better not. And then it was wild. Like it was crazy. It seems Lisa has like some sort of like chain whip type of flames, which seems pretty cool. But bro, I freaked out. Like I was like the moment that she betrayed him, I got up and I was like, what? No, it's not happening. But that's what happened, and at the end, it was still Giovanni just destroying like Vulcan's place. Like he lost his shit. Like all of you are just. He's like, I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked to find where the damn key is, but it wasn't there and stuff. Like when he went, you know what? Like that makes sense. Like when he was with Vulcan's father and grandfather, he was probably there just to look for the key, but he didn't find it. So he ordered the people to kill like his grandfather and his father, like Vulcan's grandfather and father. Bro. And that was the only reason that he was there. So it had nothing to do with being like part of like that family. Yo, like a lot of revelations in this episode, like, and Arthur going in with his knightly like abilities and shit. I feel like Arthur might get some development of like you don't have to look knightly to be knightly, and that like your tenacity and your bravery and your courage and stuff in your heart and stuff will make you knightly, and I think that's what's going to inevitably help him reach a level of like, I don't have to look knightly to be knightly and stuff. So I think that's going to happen with him, and oh my god, he's probably gonna have another big fight, I think, with that mace wielding dude. Like, dude, this episode, like, I feel like not like a lot of crazy stuff happened or anything, like epic like animation sequences or anything, but it was a lot of shit that just like smack dab on Vulcan's revelations stuff. Like Vulcan's like, my family's being broken up and stuff, seeing at the beginning with him talking with Lisa and you about having a family and stuff, and then they inevitably like become broken or like spread apart and stuff, and that's literally what happened in this episode. Sad stuff, but I'm excited for next episode. I want to see where Shinra's going. He's probably gonna see his brother. Like, I want to see what's gonna happen with Arthur and stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen, actually. I don't know. But what do you guys think about this episode? What do you think's gonna happen next episode? Leave down in the comments your thoughts and everything. Your thoughts about what I said and stuff. And like this video if you did, like the video if you like this episode, like the video if you like me and my videos and stuff, you know, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, theory discussion videos, and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most important, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see y'all later with the next video. Peace out, may the force be with you always, and plus ultra. Man, I don't know about Lisa being waifu now, my gosh.